So I've been working on the bike today, adding a couple of things and replacing some USB cables. Unfortunately, while I was testing it out, I left the switch on, didn't realize it. So now my battery's dead. Hello guys, how's it going? So I've been working on the bike today, adding a couple of things and replacing some USB cables. The charger that goes directly to the GoPro kind of crapped out, was rusting out on me, so I said let me try to get a new one. And I also did some rewiring, just cleaned up the cables a little bit, tidied things up. And unfortunately, while I was testing it out, I left the switch on, didn't realize it. So now my battery's dead. Let me show you. So you can see it's completely dead. There's no way it's starting. So I said let me use this as an opportunity to show you my solution. This is a little solution that I put together many years ago on my first camping trip, where we were out in the Keys, I believe it was. Yeah, we were down in the Keys, and we got there late at night, as usual. And when we were setting up camp, I left the bike on with the headlights to illuminate the spot so we could kind of see what we were doing. Not a good idea. But the next morning, I realized the battery was completely dead, and we were on gravel and dirt, so there was no way we were going to jump start it, or bump start it, I should say. So we ended up having to get a boost from somebody, and it's a real pain in the ass. So this is what I've rigged up to kind of bypass that problem. Let me show you. Now, on this bike, the battery sits right there. So I would have to take off the side case, take off one screw there, third screw here, and then pull off this whole panel. Then I have to open up this case here just to get to the battery. Pain in the ass, right? So here's what I did. I added this battery tender connection. And then I got me one of these things. This is an Anchor battery booster. Sorry, I'm doing this with one hand, it's a little bit difficult. It's an Anchor battery booster. They're made for cars, and you know, they sell them all over the place. They come with these jumper cables, and they have USB ports on them, and got a flashlight. So I said, you know, that would be a great solution for the bike. The problem is the cable that they come with is a set of jumper cables, so I would still have to take off the side cases and the panel and everything else. So what I did is I actually took the jumper cables, stripped the wires, and basically kind of Frankensteined the thing into one of these. Basically, this fits into the battery, the booster, and this one goes to the bike. Show you how simple it is. Again, keep in mind I'm doing this with one hand, so it's a little tricky. There we go. And then this plugs into here. Sorry about the shakiness, guys. I really should have gotten a tripod. Once that's connected, you basically just press that little button right there. I don't know if you can see, but these lights come on, showing that it's a full charge. And you can kind of set it down there, hit the switch, starts right up. And we just disconnect that. I always keep this cover on it, kind of protect it from the elements, protect it from the rain. And then I just tuck that in there, and that's it. doesn't go anywhere. Works really good. And the pack is not big. I don't know if you can get an idea of the size, but you know, it's really not that big. It's almost in the palm of my hand. And they do make smaller ones out there. I've had this one for a couple of years. So it's when they first came out, I guess. So it is kind of bigger than most. But they have made new ones since then. A little bit smaller, a little bit more compact. But any long trip that I go on, I always pack that. I mean, I've had situations where we were in a gas station filling up gas and I left the heated grips on. And even though I turned off the engine, I left the accessory on so it charges the GoPros and charges our phones. But when you have the heated gear on, that drains it. So it's come in handy on numerous occasions. It saved our ass. So small investment, they're not very expensive. I'll leave a link in the description. You can pick one up. And they also make those cables now, which it took me a lot of work to actually make it myself, but now they sell them. So I'll put a link to that also. You buy the 2 of them. You should probably already have a battery tender cable on your battery. If you don't, just add one. It's very simple, they're very cheap. And it's a great solution. If you're ever stuck in the middle of nowhere with a dead battery, you don't want to have to get a boost, or you don't want to have to take off the panels and everything else like I did. Just get one of those, keep it in your saddlebag, and you'll be good. Alright guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you got something out of this, hit that like button. It really helps us out. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. I'm going to be doing a lot more little tips like this and tutorials, things of that nature. So I'm Mike, and we'll see you on the road. Take care.